from Badfinger. We got our friend Joey. Joey, you're back.
Yeah, just came back in. Yeah, so good.
You know what, Ed? We were just getting into about Mal Evans, and you know, a lot of people who are watching this might not know Mal, but Mal was a really big part of Badfinger. And he started out as working with the Beatles, but you know, give us a little insight about Mal and your relationship.
Mal was like the perfect guy in the perfect situation, man. Somehow, and I don't know the story, but somehow he got the job with the Beatles as a roadie. You know?
He was with them from the beginning. Yeah,
which is one of the coolest things that ever happened to anybody, anywhere. You know, and the thing that was great about him was he was the right guy for it.
No matter what you are.
You played on No Matter What. There was a Leslie. Was that a Leslie guitar on there, or was that?
Yeah. Plugged my guitar into a Leslie. Yeah. They had an adapter for it or something.
Yeah. They did. You did that at Abbey Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
This is a sealed copy. The Beatles road manager, Mal Evans, produced 2 songs on here. Did Mal Evans actually do something? Did he actually?
Oh, yeah. He was very involved in it, yeah.
He did No Matter What and Believe Me. And No Matter What, man. It was a big hit record. I love that.
Yeah.
I hear
that's not a bad record.
No, that's not a bad record.
He recorded us. He actually recorded our band. You know what I mean? He came down to the studio and he must have seen George Martin and people doing this because he knew exactly what to do. He didn't interfere.
Who was the engineer? Emmerich the engineer?
Emmerich was the engineer and Mal was the producer.
Oh.
Actually, for No Matter What, he wasn't the engineer. We did that at a little studio, Pi or somewhere like that. I don't think it was Pi, though. It was a little studio. It was the first song we recorded.
Okay.
Well, after I joined the band was No Matter What. We did another song of mine that night, obscure song, but Mal would let us play, work the song out, and while we were working it out, he would encourage us, or what's the opposite of encourage?
Shut it down.
Yeah, he would. He would listen to what we were playing, or like that, you know.
Or he would say, "Oh, it's rubbish."
Yeah, that's not really working. He was a bit cooler than that. You know? That's a New York way of doing it, I guess.
That's right.
Mal was a very nice guy, beautiful guy, and I thought he was really smart. You know, he didn't interfere with us. You know what I mean? You know, we just played the songs. We didn't think we were any kind of great shakes. We played the songs. We learned them in the studio, and you know, we'd sing and do that. And he'd have a listen and he'd say, "This is great. That bit's really great. This really works. We need a solo." You know what I mean? So that's what you do. Knock down the old. What are you going to do with knock down the old grey wall? You know that sequence revolves around. What are you going to do in there? Knock down the old grey wall. And he let us just work it out. You know, he didn't come demanding things. I'm telling you the truth. Jeff was crawling around on the floor out there, listening to the sound. No matter where you go. Yeah, it just came back in. Yeah, so good.
Thank you. We were just getting into about Mal Evans, and you know, a lot of people who are watching this might not know Mal, but Mal was a really big part of Badfinger. And he started out as working with the Beatles, but you know, give us a little insight about Mal and your relationship.
Mal was like the perfect guy in the perfect situation, man. Somehow, and I don't know the story, but somehow he got the job with the Beatles as a roadie.
He was with them from the beginning. Yeah,
which is one of the coolest things that ever happened to anybody, anywhere. You know, and the thing that was great about him was he was the right guy for it. He was the exact perfect guy. The guy who lugged the gear, drove the band, you know, right along with Neil, treated the band like regular blokes, like his mates, and they treated him the same. But at the same time, he knew when they got big that they were the Beatles. and he treated them accordingly whenever they had to. You know what I mean? Whenever he felt the need for it, and he had all that cool going for him. You know, he was a really nice man. This guy, big giant of a guy. You know, just great. He was great to work with. He's great to, I knew him. I was working with him the week before he passed.
Oh, really?
In Los Angeles.
That was a mystery, wasn't it? What do you know about that mystery of Mal dying?
I know that he was, boy, I don't want to say anything untoward, but he was kind of depressed. His life had come to a point where he wasn't happy with it. You know what I mean? Although he was still involved in music. Well, he was doing some demos with me. We were working in a little studio in Hollywood, and he had a nice lady, but somehow didn't feel up. I think he missed his family and his first wife and all that.
Yeah.
So all that played into it, and then his old lady was the girl he was with, the woman, and God forgive me, I can't remember her name, but she was worried about him, and she called the police.
Oh,
because she was worried about Mal that particular day, and they sent. I think she said he had a rifle, and so they sent this squad when they really should have sent this squad. You know what I mean? And he come out with the rifle, didn't he? You know what I mean? And the
yeah.
like police everywhere. Or
Boom.
anybody, with a gun, it's
Sure.
but anyway, and that's my version of what happened with Mal.
Paul was meditating one day, and I came to him in a vision, and I was just standing there saying, "Let it be, let it be," and that's where the song came from. And it was funny because we got home from a session one night, and it was 3 o'clock in the morning, raining, dark in London, and Paul was telling me this, saying I've written a song, and he told me the incident. And he said, the song is going to be Mother Malcolm, but I want to change Mother Malcolm in case people get the wrong idea.
That's my version of what happened with Mal.
I've had many pleasure. I've had much pleasure.
You left me waiting here a long time ago.
You like standing better?
Well, yeah, put weight in there and standing here.
So it would be